Our Lee Peck on the story tonight. He's live at Mobile Police Headquarters.
All right, so Lee, the chief, Lawrence Battiste, they're releasing limited information, but painting a clear picture of what they believe happened.
He did, Lanise and Byron. Chief Battiste says they have surveillance video from one source. He also says they're looking at a Facebook Live video. However, he says Officer Tuder was not wearing a body cam because he was undercover. Alone, undercover, with backup on the way, Officer Sean Tuder, acting on a tip from a confidential informant, was the closest he'd ever been to arresting 19-year-old Marco Perez, wanted on federal gun charges and someone he'd been after for more than a month.
As Officer Tuder pulled into the parking lot of Peach Place, Mr. Perez approached his vehicle at a rapid rate and caused Officer Tuder to have to take action.
According to Chief Lawrence Battiste, the two scuffled in the parking lot before Perez shot Officer Tuder multiple times.
As I said, this is an ongoing investigation, but it doesn't appear at this time that Officer Tuder ever fired his weapon. He did at one point have his weapon unholstered, and then he reholstered his weapon because of the physical contact that took place. He could not control the individual by having a weapon drawn and one free hand, and so as a result of that, he had to holster his weapon.
Because he was undercover, Officer Tuder was not wearing a protective vest, but he's also not releasing details of how many shots were fired or where Officer Tuder was hit. As they continue to piece together this latest tragedy, a makeshift memorial stands alongside others killed in the line of duty.
It's our job. We took this oath to protect and serve, and again, Officer Tuder made the ultimate sacrifice of giving his life to the citizens of this community.
And according to Chief Battiste, Officer Tuder was originally scheduled off duty, but given permission by command after receiving that tip from a confidential informant to go ahead with the undercover operation. Live tonight from MPD headquarters, Lee Peck, Fox 10 News.